All right, what's up, traders? Mike here with the watch list video for Wednesday, December 13th. Wednesday meaning FOMC day tomorrow. The SPY continues its melt up on the daily, which is damn impressive, right? Just the strength is impressive. I think there's some shorts caught on the wrong side of this market. It's just a slow melt up, but doesn't matter what's causing it or why. The fact is, you certainly don't want to be shorting against this market for the most part, right? I don't trade the individual market anyway, or the overall market. I trade individual stocks. You guys know that, but I don't love trading FOMC days. I'm going to see if I can catch a trade or two in the morning. I'm usually terrible after the announcement. We'll see. I may hang out just looking for some A plus setups. All right, so let me throw this in here in case you're seeing my videos for the first time. Pause it and read that. Basically, I'm a day trader. I make my money between the bells, don't hold anything overnight. So this list of stocks will be things I'm watching to possibly trade on an intraday basis, right? Right, okay. I'm actually proud of this trade, even though it wasn't that big a deal, right? I called over the mic, INVZ. I'd said in pre-market, this is one of the possible ones. I might take a break of yesterday's high, even if it happens in the opening 5 minutes. Well, it didn't. It topped out maybe a penny below yesterday's high, sorry, and pulled back. So it basically became a 2-day high break. But either way, I'd said over the mic, I like it over the high or over yesterday's high, which is about a penny apart. I got long at 239 and sold. This is my best sell, 262, but I think I sold most of it over 260. You can't see it on this chart, but the 200 day is right around 258, 259. So my thinking was we basically take out the early high and yesterday's high. We might make a run at the 200 day, right? And that's exactly what it did. So hence the buy, hence the sell. Percentage wise, not bad, but certainly not a trade to boast about, other than it was worry free, had an A plus reason, A plus setup for the entry, and a reason like with a target, the 200 day up there, right? So it met all the parameters. It was just one of those slow movers. Eric S in the chat room probably gave the best call today on AMD, which was a huge mover. Overall, though, and let me show you the SPY intraday if you weren't there. Look at that, just a slow grind higher. So the afternoon was really boring, and we've seen that in a lot of these afternoons. So anyway, what are we watching for tomorrow? I love the name of this company is C4. C4 Therapeutics. I love that because the symbol is CCCC. That's perfect. Anyway, big pop today. We'll see if it gives a follow-through setup tomorrow. INAB, nice breakout today. Also watching for a follow-up day. MRKR, big pop yesterday. Quiet inside day today. Looking for a third day play there. ALT. If you watched, you saw my chart post on StockTwits and Twitter last night. I had a circle drawn right here. I should have found that chart and posted it in this video. But anyway, I was looking for a bounce play, and I thought this would be the area that it would turn, and it absolutely did, and it's going out at the high. So that one is going to be back on watch tomorrow. It's a recent high flyer that's trying to head back up. Let me try that again. BD. I have trouble typing that symbol for some reason. You know what? I'm taking that off. When I built this list, matter of fact, the market, I think, is just now closing. When I built this list, I did it in the final half hour because things were so dead. And this was up here near the highs. Now it's not. Taking it off. CAVA, very solid day. Just a huge day, huge volume, and went out at the highs. Certainly a good candidate for a move again tomorrow. BMEA, I'm not in love with, right? It had this huge move, came all the way back down and round tripped, had a huge bounce intraday 2 sessions ago, but then gapped down again. And so, I mean, it's like, what's the setup? Other than it's a recent high flyer that seems to have found support, right? You see these little tails down here and starting to head back up. So I don't know if I'd call this an A-plus looking chart, but it's definitely an in-play stock lately, so I am going to put it on the list. We'll see if we get a setup, right? JTAI, big pop yesterday, quiet inside day today, looking for a third day play. DRCT, kind of a sleeper pick, and it literally moved from, I don't know, 250 to 14. without hardly even looking back over its shoulder. And now, in about a week, it's, you know, it's gotten a nasty day today. I'm going to put it on Bounce Watch. I actually kind of wanted this to close weak today. But this is sort of a, how do I word it? A sleeper pick, because it's not very clean, right? And like today's candle, 714 to 1054, right? So $3 and what, 40 cents? That's a huge range for a stock in this price. Anyway, I'm going to put it on a chart, but not in love with it. Oracle, ORCL, interesting. Back here in October, it got down to 99.87. Ugly day today, but I mean, if it opens and then flushes below 100 tomorrow, I might look for a candlestick setup to reverse and maybe get back over 100. I'm not in love with that though. It's kind of interesting, just the psychological whole number 100. But it was certainly weak today. BIG, I like the looks of this chart. Somebody in chat asked me, hey, is this really in play? And to me, it kind of is and it kind of isn't. It is, because I think it had earnings back here and had this big volume spike, right? And it's flagging ever since then. But volume certainly tapered off, and it sort of feels like no one's looking at it. But you do kind of have a breakout over this area, right? Over that horizontal line there. So, and it's got a lot of shorts in the name. So I'm still gonna keep this one on watch. I think it could maybe gain some momentum if it gets above that ascending triangle, whatever you want to call it. SNDX. I had this on watch today because of the sell-off and then the big reversal, and it went out near its highs yesterday. And today, just a quiet inside day. So maybe a third day play there. CDT, I don't know. I shouldn't have this one on watch. It's so thin and wimpy. 658 high back here. 650. So I don't know. I don't like the way this thing trades. I'll have it on a chart, but I bet you I don't trade it. View, VIEW. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. It had nice volume back here. I mean, this day over 45 million shares, and it's gone sideways and is starting to curl back up. So kind of a sleeper pick, but I'm going to watch it. And then RBLX was pointed out in the chat room today, and it is kind of interesting over this horizontal line, right? I had it on watch a couple days ago and thought, hey, one of these days if it gets over there, and it kind of did what you would expect if it's going to break out. Had another red day, and then it's right back up near those highs. So I do like that. I don't think there's a lot of shorts in the name, though, which could be extra fuel, right, for a possible breakout. But anyway, interesting over that area. As always, we'll add gappers in the pre-market together, and that's it for me. I'll see everybody in the chat room in the morning.